Hello, welcome to another video, and today I just wanted to put out a quick update on Punchbot. This is the really powerful Chaos 50 build that I showcased last week or so. I've got a save file ready for it, and I've done a bit of testing post Magic Bullets changed. So if you're, just to catch you up, this is a build solely built around the Stab-O-Matic. It's a gun that shoots melee damage, so we're abusing Spellblade and spell damage to get the most out of that. So that's what the build's based around, and a huge part of our damage Magic Bullets got tweaked to be normal gun damage. This is a buff for a few things, like Double Knot and Barrage. However, it is a nerf for most normal guns, including this one. Magic Bullets no longer applies to the Stab-O-Matic, so I've had to move those points over to just warming up. And losing that damage made me reconsider my second class. I've done an entire Giga Chamber run, worth doing by the way. It's only here for this week, it's 29 rooms, it's a blast, it takes me about 40 minutes, it's a lot of fun. So if you're wanting an endless mode, that's as close as you're going to get. It takes a while, it's fun. I did one of those with each Trapscallion, which is spell Stabbo, Deadshot, which is spell Graveborn, and Chillmonger, which is Grave Berserker. And they all finished the run within a few minutes of each other, like close enough that maybe it was just a good run or a bad run. They felt all very, very similar. Chillmonger was the slowest run, but it also felt the most solid and consistent. Trapscallion had the highest DPS burst, but without From the Shadows active, it felt a little weak at times. And Graveborn was just kind of all around solid. Another cool thing about Graveborn is it's an excuse to use Reaper of Bones, even if it's a 50-second cooldown. And you got Sanguine Sacrament, you are very, very tanky. Also, you've got a decent spellcasting build here, so if you wanted to go around and, throw laser hands at things, those laser hands would very much do a lot of damage, and other spells and whatnot, so I figured this would be the best setup. Now, technically, you should probably put the 1 point in punishment into Essence Drain here, just to stop Butt Stallion from boosting it, so Butt Stallion could focus other skills like High Threat Count at a slightly higher chance, but I didn't think that far ahead. And in terms of hero stats, Strength, Dex, Attunement. So, I'll start a Boss Rush. This Black Powder Pistol is for getting Spellbinding Stacks, which I highly recommend you do before I run. Alright. So I don't know what enemies we're going to get or anything, but it'll be fine. I'm going to save my action skill for the boss, actually, since this room shouldn't be too bad. We shouldn't need our action skill, and that 50-second cooldown is rough. I can't see anything. There's a Taskmaster in there somewhere. But as you can see, even with the slight change, really? Even with the change to Magic Bullets, we still got lots of damage. Alright, who's going to be our boss? LeChance! Playing easy for us. Probably don't need to Reaper Burns there, but hey. So anyway, that's our new bossing. It's a bit slower than before, but it's fine. Can actually keep Reaper Bones into the next room. And as long as we keep killing enemies and casting spells, we'll get Sanguine Sacrament to help keep it up. And yeah, I do recommend the ×7 one. Just for accuracy, leniency, you don't have to hit as many shots in order to prevent reloads. Try and escape that. Frost buddy. It's on boss, and we do not have an action skill. It's worth mentioning, as long as you have spell charges, I'd probably recommend just casting your spell. Because it keeps Ascension going. And Ascension is spell damage, which is very, very important. That's a lot of loot. That's a lot of loot. Unfortunately, I don't really like her loot. Final run. Now I'm going to sacrifice a bit of time. So I'm going to swap on over to a different Spellblade. And I'm going to run... Do we go Sigil or Ice Spike? Well, you don't need Sigil. We'll go Ice Spike. So this is without a Buffmeister. And this is where you're going to really see the damage drop. I probably shouldn't have used that action skill. We'll see if we can keep it to the boss, but I highly doubt we can, so that means we're going to have an action skill-less boss. Which is worst case scenario.
My spell is ready.
But it's going to be a really tanky boss as well. Okay. Gonna go Sigil. Sigil just kind of hard counters Son of a Witch. And basically my goal is to just live until I get my action skill. My Sigil will run out before his shots do. Right, now we can't die. Another Sigil. So yeah, you see the boss still goes down at a relatively okay rate without Buffmeister, but it is a night and day difference just because of the Buffmeister improving spell damage, which applies 1-to-1 through Spellblade, and then again through Warp Paradigm. Because spell damage is so valuable, it's not just like a normal damage increase. I explained that a little bit more in the original video. The Buffmeister makes more of a difference on this setup than, say, like a normal setup. Which is why this is the only time I use a Buffmeister, just because of the ridiculousness of it. So now, as a quick blitz, a 354, not quite the 227 I hit yesterday, but I did also have longer bosses. You still get the idea there, and if I'm doing blitz speedruns, I still probably run Buffmeister, but you can see there, don't really need it. Ammo was starting to get a little bit of a problem there, so keep an eye on drill, and as I say, you can panic use the Spellblade. So yeah, myth rank is currently unchanged, self-capped at 20%, and that was still on intense difficulty. So of course, if you run lower difficulties, it's just going to be more damage. So yep, that is Punchbot updated. Hope you enjoyed. The save file will be in the Discord usual place, and the save files channel, that'll be in the description. But yeah, thank you for watching, have a wonderful evening, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.